Hello everyone, GameLog here, welcome back to another video, and Happy New Year's! It is officially 2024. I know I should have, said this yesterday. I actually made this exact video yesterday, but we had some complications, and I had to just remake the video, it got corrupted. But without further ado, just Happy New Year's everyone. And before I go into the topic of this video, to 2023, actually this is the topic. 2023 has just been such an amazing year, Like, for one, in games, in content of games, we had Tears of the Kingdom, we had Baldur's Gate, alright, we had Spider-Man 2, alright, we had Alan Wake 2, we had Mirage, alright, we just had so much things that we could enjoy, man, and it was amazing, especially for the year of games. And for movies, for one, we had Across the Spider-Verse, literally defined the medium of animation, as if the first one hadn't done that back in 2018. We had Oppenheimer, a very good film. We had Barbie. A lot of people were extremely hyped for that. We also had Godzilla minus one. It was quite nice. And we also, we had Elemental. People could decide if they like it or not. But either way, like 2023 was just an amazing year for most of us, man. Like, it was just beautiful. And also on that year, I actually came back to YouTube. I began doing YouTube videos again. And for those that didn't know, for context, all right, basically I disappeared for 2 years. All right, so the last thing I did was a live stream. All right, and after that live stream, I was gonna take a small break. All right, after that I procrastinated. That break ended up lasting 2 years, and I came back to YouTube and started making videos again. And that was a thing that I really liked. And because I could finally reconnect with my fans and just start making content again. But either way, I think 2024 is just going to be a beautiful year. I think I have a lot of optimism for 2024 because from what we saw last year, it clearly saw that things were starting to improve. Because back in the old years, back in 2020 to 2022, all right, what happened was things started going downhill, right? The woke movement was starting to rise. It was at its peak at that time, all right, and just everything was just starting to not feel as good. It wasn't as good. And 2023, I feel like that was the time we got back on our feet, and we actually, we built a new era. We started improving, and I think this improvement is still gonna continue in 2024. Matter of fact, we might just have 2024 might just be as much of a blast as 2023, if not probably more. So, for one, from what I've gathered, right, we're gonna have Kung Fu Panda 4, okay? One of the best animations in the world. We're gonna have a sequel for Inside Out. I hope Pixar doesn't ruin it. We're gonna have Garfield. We're just gonna have so much films that are just gonna come up. We're gonna have so much content for games. We're gonna have Wolverine. Insomniac literally outdid themselves with their last game with Spider-Man 2. Honestly, that should have won the Game Awards, instead of Baldur's Gate or whatever. So they're gonna be release another game in 2024. All right. Then we're gonna also have the Tomb Raider trilogy for all the fans of the PlayStation 1 since the 80s and 90s and stuff. I think it's just gonna be amazing. There's obviously so much more I could mention this year, but I didn't do as much research on it, but I can go on later on. But either way, we're gonna have all kinds of things. I think this year, it's just gonna be crazy. And also, an important thing to mention: last year in 2023, we got our first look into GTA 6. Keep in mind, a game people have been waiting for 10 years now. 10 years. All right, it was crazy. People were making theories, making jokes, and so on and so forth. And we got our very first look in 2023 of December. And we're most likely gonna get more trailers in 2024. I mean, it just seems likely we're gonna get more information on GTA 6 in 2024. So literally, all kinds of things have just been happening in 2023. Literal things people have been waiting for so long. And we're finally going back to we're gonna find GTA 6 and all that kind of stuff. And also in this year, hopefully, we'll be getting Beyond the Spider-Verse, the conclusion of the entire Spider-Verse saga, and I think it's gonna be great. As I said, both films, they literally changed the medium of animation for like the rest of history, all right? And I think it might also do it here. There have been some people saying that Spider-Verse will be delayed to 2025 or 2026. But excluding this topic, we might see it here, and I think it's gonna be amazing. So for one, on 2023, we just had so much good things happening to us. Good content, good films, good games. I returned to YouTube, so this last year was quite special actually. I returned to YouTube after quitting for 2 years, even though it was a break, and just so much more has happened. So that's that. Now also, 2023 hasn't exactly been the brightest year. There is no such thing as rainbows and sunshines in this world, and we're gonna go over some sad things that happened in 2023. For one, the conflict between Israel and Palestine has occurred, okay, and that was very sad. Basically, a bunch of terrorists just killed like innocents, and now there's like an entire war zone in Gaza. I It's really sad to see, man. Like all this war, all this death, because some people just hated others. It's really sad. I hope the conflict can end soon. Luckily, they're getting support. They're getting charities to help them out, and I just hope the situation ends. Hopefully, the real villain Hamas is defeated, and hopefully peace can be obtained between both nations. Hopefully, I don't know. I doubt it would happen, but hopefully, just hopefully. For another one, we have the Ocean Gate incident, okay? And now, if you didn't know, there was like billionaires, right? There were like 6 billionaires, all right? They went on a submarine and they went down to see the Titanic, and then they died, right? The submarine imploded. They were done for. They died. Now, hopefully they rest in peace. Hopefully, I have condolences for the families, but hopefully they rest in peace and find peace in the afterlife. And that's that. Hopefully this could be a lesson for other billionaires. Be careful. Be careful in the world, because things can happen. But may they rest in peace. May they find may they find harmony in the afterlife. All right. And for third, I know I'm talking about literal tragedies here. We're gonna go over the tragedies. I don't want to mention a lot of them. I don't want to have this video be negative. We also had, the rise of Skibbity Toilet. Now, for people that don't know, practically it's literal brain rot. It's absolute garbage piece of shit content that does nothing for people, nothing. And currently, like, I think the only reason it's so popular at this point is solely because like Gen Alpha, which is like the current generation of kids, are just eating this content up, like how we kids back in the day would just eat candy, like nowadays, like back in the day, back in the day you'd be like playing with toys or talking to friends or enjoying like a bar of chocolate. At that time, you'd been addicted to like candies, like chocolate or like other kinds of things, But nowadays, kids are just obsessed with garbage content that does nothing. Now, to be fair, they're still kids. I'm pretty sure it's just a phase. Hopefully, they grow out of it, and like I just hope it grows out of it, because this kind of content, it's just garbage. Now, there are many more tragedies and controversies that I'm not really gonna go over. Like I said, I don't want this video to be negative. But apart from that, hopefully all the people in those kinds of situations, hopefully they can find happiness and peace. Hopefully their situations can end. And apart from that, like we had it was just a beautiful year, like all kinds of things that we just had. It was just really beautiful. And also, for 2024, I actually plan on doing something for this channel. So I have goals in this case for 2024, and for one of these goals is to improve my YouTube channel, right? Because if you hadn't noticed, like I rarely post much, right? First of all, I rarely post much at all. I want to try and post like more frequently, so I can be more relevant, so you guys can have more content. For another thing, I also want to learn how to edit, because those videos that you saw from me, all of them were raw footage. I didn't even edit once, like it's like very long videos because I didn't do any cuts or any changes to make the video shorter, and I want to try and change. I want to make like the content better. I want to make the channel bigger and better. And to do that, I need to make the videos better and better. Now, for this video, I'm actually gonna make an outro. So I'm gonna make my very first outro this channel has ever seen, and I think it's gonna go well. I hope so. And for another thing, give me a second. But for another thing, I also want to be more risky with my content. I've been playing quite safe. Like on my return video, I said I was gonna make commentary content. The truth is, I'm still gonna do gaming content, but I also want to try some new kinds of content. Maybe commentary, maybe vlogs, maybe anything. I just want to try that, and hopefully it will go out well. For another thing, I'm actually going to try to learn a bunch of languages. I'm going to try to, for one, I'm going to try to learn mainly Arabic or Portuguese. I just want to have some multilingual. I want to be multilingual. I want to communicate with others on the globe, as you see right here. And that's that. The third thing is, the final thing most likely, is I want to improve myself. I want to improve myself both physically and mentally. Now, I actually been going to gyms like last year. I actually have a bit of muscle. You might not see it, but it's quite strong. And I want to go back to the gym again if I have the chance. And I definitely want to work on myself, mentally. Like I think I'm good mentally, but I want to make myself better mentally. And apart from that, that's really that's my New Year resolutions. That's the goals I want to do. That's all the things I want to do. It will make me a better person. It will make my YouTube channel better, and you guys will be more entertained, and so on and so forth. And apart from that, that's basically it. It's just that this year has just been so amazing. It's been probably one of the best years since 2017 and 2018. Maybe the old days will return one day. Like, it could be a possibility. And apart from that, like, I think this year is gonna be good. So from what we've seen before, I think we're gonna have even more of a blast on 2024. So before anything else, guys, I just want to say, like, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me for all these years, because I made this channel since 2013, and I'm just really happy to have all of you as my subscribers, guys, as my viewers and everything. I just want to say, like, thank you so much for all the support. It means the world to me, and practically it means everything to me, because I always wanted to make YouTube channels. I've had inspirations from all kinds of YouTubers, like especially the NTDM, and I'm still here making videos for everyone. It just feels really good. So apart from that, I want to say, like, thank you guys for watching. Do let me know, like, what are your New Year's resolutions? Do you plan to go to the gym, or like learn some new things, maybe make some hobbies? Like, do let me know. And what do you think about 2023? Was 2023 a good year, or is it like, not so good? Just do let me know. I'm quite curious. But apart from that, thank you guys for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. One last thing I want to make. I'm also gonna make a video later this month, so you might see another video. Probably my second video of 2024. So do keep your eyes out for any. Just keep your eyes out for any new videos from me, because I do plan to make a video this month, a gaming video. So without further ado, guys, thank you all for watching. Feel free to subscribe or like the video if you want, and I'll see you next time.